Anthropologie is a store that I've shopped at here and there over the years in the standard size section, but in 2019, they actually launched a pretty extensive plus size line called A+. And since then, I have seen a ton of requests of you guys wanting me to review them, and I've low-key been dying to. But once I actually took a peek at the size chart on their website, I realized that, as happens sometimes with my body, I fall right in the middle of the standard sizes and the plus sizes. A lot of the time when I try standard size clothes, the cuts just aren't quite right for my proportions, especially with bottoms. They just don't account for enough room for my butt and my hips and my chest. But Anthropologie's plus size line starts at a 16W, which I'm worried might be a little bit too loose fitting for me. So today we are trying both. I ordered 5 pieces from Anthropologie's standard sizes and 5 from their plus sizes. And as always with my brutally honest reviews, I'll give you guys my honest opinion on the fit, the cut, the style, the quality. If I love it, I'll tell you, and if I don't, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Also, if you like these kind of videos and you wanna support what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing to this channel and my podcast channel and my vlog channel. I've been vlogging so much lately, seriously, there is a ton of content over on that channel if you wanna binge all of it. And I just moved into a new house, so the organizing vlogs are in full force over on the Sierra and Steven IRL channel. And I have new podcast episodes every Monday over on the Sierra Unfiltered YouTube channel, or you can listen to the audio version on pretty much any podcast platform. Just search Sierra Unfiltered. Point being, if you're looking for some more content to fill your time, I got you. So let's start out with the plus sizes. In this first outfit I ordered, we have the PILCRO high-rise slim boyfriend jeans in a 16W. Anthropologie's not cheap. These were $128. And then I paired that with the Martha flutter-sleeved tee in a 1X for $58. All right, so I'm having a real problem with these jeans, and the problem is there's no problems. Let me tuck the shirt in first because that's how I would actually wear it. I really like these jeans, and I wish I didn't because of the freaking price. But here's the thing, I really struggle to find jeans that are perfect for me, and these are kind of perfect. The fit on these jeans is really, really nice. I have just enough room in the waist that it's not pressing into me, I'm not spilling out over the top. It's very, very comfortable, but also not too much room that I think I'd have to pull them up all the time. And I have just enough room in the thighs and the butt that it's form-fitting, it's showing my figure, but again, it's not uncomfortable. It's not too tight, and I still get that very like relaxed mom jean kind of vibe. Also, this is one of my favorite denim materials I've ever felt. They're very thin. It's very thin, like flexible denim. Honestly, I'm gonna keep these because these are a great fitting pair of denim, and the 16 is honestly perfect. Also, they have that cuffed hem at the bottom, can you see? And so they're just perfect for my height. I'm 5'5", and sometimes jeans drag on the floor, but these are just, oh, perfect. The top I like, but I'm not crazy about like the jeans. I'll untuck it so that you guys can fully see the shirt again. I think it's the right size for me. It's maybe a little bit more like loose and billowy than I would usually like in a t-shirt like this. The material is soft and comfy, the print is cute. I'm really into tie-dye, and I'm so excited that it's like all of a sudden back in fashion. But the shirt's nothing special. I wouldn't spend $60 on it. I'm not gonna keep it. But the pants are really good. I don't want them to be good, but they're really good. Our next item is named after me. Thank you so much, Anthropologie. You just knew I was gonna do this review, didn't you? I'm just kidding. But it is actually called the Sierra Smocked Linen Jumpsuit, and I got it in a 1X for $158. Doll hairs. I love making these reviews, but man, sometimes they really do get expensive. When I saw this on the website, at first I was like, oh my gosh, that jumpsuit looks like Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And then I saw that it was named after me, and I was like, I can live my musical theater life and be Sierra in the Amazing Technicolor jumpsuit, so I've gotta get it. Also, the description of the item definitely had me interested. It said it was breezy, 100% linen, and it had adjustable tie straps. Also machine washable, yes please, sign me up. I really hope this is cute, but let's find out. So this jumpsuit, I actually really do like the way it looks on. I feel like the silhouette is flattering, it's comfy, the material is definitely breezy as it was described, but I've got a bone to pick, and It's about this pocket. We have an issue. So I don't know how much you can see it from here, but this pocket, it's not a real pocket. This pocket is a real pocket. This pocket has a hole on the inside, a big ol' hole. So if I tried to put something in here, it would just fall down my pant leg onto the ground. Now, obviously, this is just a defect in my specific item that I have. I'm assuming that every other version of the Sierra jumpsuit does not have one defective pocket. But I do think that highlights maybe an overall quality issue with this jumpsuit and the fabric and the construction. But that's enough about the pocket. I don't want to focus too much on that detail. Let's talk about the jumpsuit as a whole. The top is this really stretchy, like smocked material, and I actually really like the way it hugs to the top and then flares out at the hips and the thigh. It really helps to define my waist while still being comfortable, lightweight, breezy. It's like form-fitting, but stretchy, if you know what I mean. And I do kind of feel like Sierra in the amazing Technicolor jumpsuit. And what's nice is because the top is so stretchy and the straps are tie straps, so they're adjustable, is all you really have to do is make sure that this fits you in the thighs and isn't too long, which it's not for me. And you're in business, you're fine. You don't have to worry about a million other fit areas, which usually is a big thing for me in jumpsuits. Sometimes it's too tight on the chest or it's pulling, the straps are too long, they fall off my shoulder, the stomach's too tight. And this jumpsuit is pretty universal in its proportions, so that's definitely a plus. I am gonna return this jumpsuit, mainly because of the pocket, but also because I'm really trying to think about cost per use. And this jumpsuit is very much a statement piece. It's something that I would maybe wear once a month, twice a month at most. You know, like when you spend a lot of money on something that's a staple, like a pair of jeans or a jacket. That's something that you're gonna wear all the time, so it ends up being a lower cost per use. But a rainbow colored plaid jumpsuit, as cute as it is, as fun as it is, as flattering as it is, I don't think I would get that much use out of it. And also, I don't think that it would stand up over time based on the pocket issue. Plus size outfit number 3, we have the weekend tee, which was $58, and I got it in a 1X. The reviews did say that sometimes it runs a little bit small, but sometimes I can be a 0X or a 1X, so hopefully it's okay. And then I'm gonna pair that with the Levi's denim plus mini skirt in a 16W, and that was $79.50. Now this item didn't have any reviews, which makes me a little bit nervous, but here you go, anyone who wants this item. Here's your review. It also was one of the only items that I saw that was a plus size exclusive, which is very interesting. So let's go try it on. So here is our third plus size outfit. Now this skirt is the first thing that I've tried on so far that I actually do think I would need to size down in. So let me tuck the shirt in so you guys can see everything better. So the fit on the legs is actually really nice. I like the extra room, and the material is super stretchy. So like I could literally, like I could do the splits in this if I could do the splits. And I'd be fine because it's super stretchy and looser fitting on the legs than a typical denim mini skirt for me. I feel like a lot of the times when I wear denim skirts, especially when I get them in standard size, the denim is so tight and the opening is so small that I have to like shuffle around like this all the time. And then I don't actually end up wearing the skirt because it's not comfortable or functional. Now where the skirt is too big is in the waist, specifically actually in the back of the waist. I don't know how well you can see it, but the fabric really bunches up here and there's actually quite a gap. And because I do have the extra room in the legs, I think it would be perfect if I could size down. A lot of the plus size lines that I've tried and really liked started at like a 12 or a 14, so it gave me a little bit of wiggle room to size down or size up. So that is one thing to keep in mind when ordering from Anthropologie. If you're an in-betweener like me or a mid-size girl, you don't have as much room to size down if you need to. But if I could size down in this skirt, I totally would, because I think other than the sizing, the material, the fit, the cut, it's really great, really comfy. I think the length is like perfect, at least for my taste in mini skirts. And it's high-waisted, stretchy, just overall a really great skirt. And then we have the shirt. I will untuck it so we have a full view. I think the dog print is really fun and playful, especially for a brand like Anthropologie that tends to be a little bit older skewing, a little bit more mature. And so I think this is really fun while still being like an easy to wear neutral color palette. The material is also really soft and lightweight. It's just a comfortable t-shirt. Now on to the next. Jumping into our standard size items, we have the RHYS? I don't know how to pronounce this, but the RHYS textured paper bag shorts in an extra large. And these were $78. I wanted to try these because, like I said, with being in between standard sizes and plus sizes, it can be really hard to actually find items that fit me well. I'm honestly anticipating these shorts being a little bit tight on my thighs and my butt especially, but this is the biggest size they have in standard sizes. So I thought it was worth a shot at least. And then I'm gonna pair it with the DEEDEE Dolman-SLEEVED top in an extra large, and that was $58. Okay, Steven is in here to help me focus the camera before every shot, and he just said that this is one of his favorite outfits he's ever seen me in.
I like it.
Really? Wait, why?
I like the shirt a lot.
Okay.
And the pants are a little cute.
Do you think they're too tight on me? Because I thought they were too tight.
I don't know. I can't tell that.
I mean, I guess I have enough room in the lower thigh, but up here it just, I mean, it's not pulling, it just feels tight.
Yeah, that's fair. But I love you.
All right, love you.
And of course, it's the smile that I really do like.
Love you. I think it's really interesting that Steven liked this outfit so much because I was feeling kind of meh about it when I first put it on. So let's start with the shorts. As I said, I do worry that these are maybe a little bit too tight for me, but honestly, they fit me better than I expected coming from the standard size section. The waist is elastic and it has this tie, so it fits me really comfortably and it's adjustable, which we love. I'm also always a big fan of things that are high-waisted. I just think they're really flattering, very comfortable, and these shorts definitely do fall in that category. But as I said, I'm a little bit worried that this area specifically right here at like the top of my thighs is a little bit too tight. Maybe it's just me, and maybe it's just a personal preference thing because they do have enough room down here. It's just, when I get a flowy short, I want them to be a flowy short. And these are more of a tailored short that happens to be a little bit loose fitting. But I do think that the quality of these shorts is really high. They feel well constructed and like they would last for a long time. And they're really versatile, so I do feel like I could get a ton of use out of these. I am gonna return them just because they're not perfect for the price, but if your proportions are just slightly different than mine, these might be a great pair of shorts for you. Now I'm going to untuck our shirt so we can talk about that. And I am actually really surprised by the sizing of this top. It fits almost exactly like their 1X's did. Like if I tried this on and you told me it was a 1X from Anthropologie instead of an extra large, I wouldn't know the difference. Which is nice because as a mid-size girl, my main concern going into this video was that all of the plus sizes were just gonna be too small and too tight, but the plus sizes were gonna be too big and I was gonna fall in this weird middle ground where with my current body, I can't wear either. But instead, what I think I'm finding is I can kind of wear both, which is great. I would say the top actually fits a little bit big for an extra large, and I would say the shorts fit pretty much exactly what I would expect from a normal extra large pair of shorts. I do like the kind of square neckline and the sleeves of this top. I think it adds like a little something extra versus just wearing a white t-shirt like I usually would with shorts like these. Pretty good. Nice fitting, comfortable, breezy, but nothing like out of this world that I couldn't get from any other store. Our next standard size outfit features the LETIZIA ruffled blouse in an extra large, and this one was $54.60. And another pair of jeans, I thought if I tried one in plus size, it'd be cool to compare the fit with the standard size jeans. And these are the Citizens of Humanity OLIVIA ultra high rise slim jeans in a 32, and they were, brace yourselves, $218. I hope they're good, but also I really hope they're not that good because I don't know if I can justify keeping a $218 pair of jeans. Okay, so outfit number 5. Can you imagine if I just did this whole thing and like didn't address this issue? So obviously the pants don't fit. Not only are they way too tight on my thighs, but they're not even close to buckling over my stomach. Obviously, the 32 in the standard size jeans is not happening for me. This is, no thank you. Friendly reminder that you don't need to change your body. Sometimes you just need to change your pants. Even though the pants didn't fit, I do think that the material and the quality felt really, really nice. They felt equally as soft in the denim as these ones do, but they were definitely more like starchy and less stretchy, and they definitely ran a little bit small. But Let's talk about this top because I'm actually kind of torn on this. On one hand, I think it's just a little bit too loose and shapeless for me and I kind of feel like a bat when I flap my wings like this. But also, I kind of like feeling like a bat. And when I tuck it in, I'm like a boho bat. So it's kind of like that fun, artsy, like loose-fitting bohemian look. And I feel like the color and the fabric and the overall style of this shirt definitely matches that, so it doesn't look out of place. It's just a question of if I mind having all this extra sleeve fabric, which honestly I kind of don't. I kind of like this look. Yeah, it's not defining my waist, it's not showing my figure, but not everything I wear has to do that. Especially when I pair it with a really flattering pair of high-waisted pants like this and I tuck it in, it balances really nicely. And I kind of like it more than I expected to. This is something that I could actually see myself wearing a ton, and it's loose and breezy and comfy, but still long sleeve. And I feel like most of the warm weather clothes that I have are t-shirts, so it's kind of nice to have something like this that would work so well in the summer, but is also really different than all my other warm weather clothes. So I'm actually gonna keep this. I really like this. Good job, Anthropologie. Next up, we have a standard size dress, and that is the Cloth and Stone Lila Chambray shirt dress in an extra large for $138. This item came in standard sizes and plus sizes, which I thought was really cool, but it is shapeless, so not usually a silhouette I would gravitate towards, but when I was going through the website, I saw a review that really stood out to me on this item, and they specified that it looks great on a plus size body. So that's me. Let's try it on and find out. Ah, the fantastic button pull. We meet again. I hate when this happens because I love this dress. As soon as I put it on and looked in the mirror, I was genuinely surprised by how much shape my body still had in a dress that seemed more like a shift dress. It has this, like, I guess a ruffle here or a fabric overlap. I don't know what to call it, but it's got this little thingy here, and the dress actually kind of tailors in at the waist. It's still loose fitting. It's not fitted at the waist, but somehow I'm able to wear this kind of loose fitting, shapeless dress, have it be comfy and loose and carefree, but still maintain some shape to my body. This is incredible. And everything fits great except for here. So if you have almost the exact same body type as me, but just a little bit smaller boobs, this dress is gonna be amazing on you. It's awesome. I really like the fit, and it feels super high quality and well constructed. You're definitely getting what you pay for. And I didn't expect to love it this much because it is shapeless, and I honestly wouldn't have picked this if it wasn't for the reviews. But the reviews were right. This does look great on a plus size body. So with all that being said, now that I've tried on all of these Anthropologie items, let me tell you real quick what I have decided to keep and what I've decided to return. So I'm not keeping this, but I am keeping one thing from the standard size items that I ordered, and that is the LETIZIA shirt. 2 items from the plus size section, and that is this fun little dog shirt. I just couldn't resist. It's really cute. And of course, the plus size jeans that I am now obsessed with. Oh my gosh, also I just realized this dress has pockets. It has pockets and I want to keep it. Steven, should I keep it?
What don't you like about it?
Because it's too small for my chest, so the button pulls.
What if you just unbutton that button?
Okay, well I can't We love a man who solves all my problems. Wait. I can just unbutton it, and yeah, it's a little too low cut for my comfort level, but I can wear a tank top underneath or like a fun lacy bralette. I didn't realize that this actually unbuttoned. Okay, yay, I'm keeping 2 items from standard size and 2 items from plus size, and I'm very happy about this dress. Anyways, what I was saying before Steven just made my day is usually I feel like I am a little bit more critical of higher price points, but I do think with Anthropologie, you're getting quality that's on par with the price. And if you're just investing in a couple really good pieces to be staples in your wardrobe that you're gonna get a good deal in terms of cost per use on, then it's worth it. And I think that's what I got for the 4 items that I decided to keep. And I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised with Anthropologie in both their standard sizes and their plus sizes. The clothes were more suited to my size, my body type, and my proportions than I expected. And it actually seems like, at least in the items that I tried, that there's some overlap in the sizing of the standard size pieces and the plus size pieces, so that people like me don't fall in the middle where they can't wear either. There's a nice overlap there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been kind of a long time coming because I did place this order like a month ago and I had issues with the package and the mail, but it's here. So I finally got to film the review and I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if you did. And if you've tried Anthropologie, either their standard sizes or their plus sizes, what were your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? I will be reading through the comments as always and pinning my favorite comment to the top. So I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I just gotta plug it one more time, but if you want to check out my podcast channel and my vlog channel for more content, that would be really, really great. And I just want to let you guys know that I am now going back to posting 1 video a week guaranteed on this channel. I did 2 videos a week for the past month just to kind of jump back into things, and I really had a lot of fun with it, but it also made me super, super busy. So there'll still be the occasional bonus Tuesday video when I have the extra time, or when I have a video that I like really, really want to make, or if there's a sponsored video, then you guys will get that Tuesday video. But other than that, videos every Friday. So be confident, be kind to your body, and I will see you guys next Friday with another new video. Bye!